What if I told you that the most significant barrier between you and your greatest achievements could be the way you see yourself? This question isn't just a thought experiment or a rhetorical flourish. It's an invitation to embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment that challenges the very foundations of what you believe is possible for yourself. The key to unlocking your untapped potential, to soaring to new heights of success and fulfillment, lies within a concept so integral to our being, yet so often overlooked: our self-image. Our self-image is not merely a mirror reflecting our current self-perception and identity. It is the architect of our future. It shapes our actions, guides our decisions, and scripts the narrative of our lives. This internal self-portrait is painted with the brushes of our thoughts, beliefs, and experiences, coloring the canvas of our existence. But what happens when the image we hold of ourselves is confined by the narrow frame of our doubts, fears, and perceived limitations? Imagine, for a moment, harnessing a force so potent that it propels you beyond your wildest dreams, simply by shifting the way you view yourself. This is not the stuff of fairy tales or idle fantasy, it's the transformative power of mastering your self-image. By consciously cultivating a self-image that embodies the qualities of the person you aspire to be, you unlock a level of power and potential within yourself that can dramatically alter the course of your life. It's about seeing yourself not as you are, but as you could be, and then taking bold steps toward that vision. "The only limits you have are the ones you believe," said Wayne Dyer, echoing a truth that has been understood by some of the greatest minds in history. Our beliefs about ourselves set the boundaries of our world. They determine what we dare to attempt, what goals we set, and what heights we reach. But what if we could expand those boundaries? What if we could dissolve the barriers we've constructed around our potential and step into a realm of infinite possibility? This is not just about positive thinking or self-affirmation. It's about fundamentally reimagining our self-concept to unleash a version of ourselves that is more powerful, more resilient, and more aligned with our deepest aspirations. It requires a willingness to confront and discard the limiting beliefs that have held us back, to replace them with a vision of ourselves that is capable of achieving extraordinary things. As we embark on this exploration together, we will draw upon the wisdom of the ages, from the reflections of ancient philosophers to the insights of modern psychologists. Each offers a unique key to unlocking the boundless power that resides within our self-image. Plato challenged us to know ourselves. Carl Jung taught us about the shadow and the unconscious aspects of our personality. Viktor Frankl showed us the transformative power of finding meaning in the face of suffering. Each of these thinkers, and many others, understood in their own way that the journey toward achieving our full potential begins with how we see ourselves. I invite you to join me on a voyage of discovery, a quest to redefine the boundaries of what you believe is possible for yourself. Together, we will explore how changing your self-image can not only change your life, but can indeed make you powerful beyond belief. Let this be the moment you decide to take control of your destiny. To paint your self-portrait not as a testament to who you are, but as a blueprint for who you will become. The first and greatest victory is to conquer yourself. This profound statement by Plato not only echoes through the ages, but also forms the bedrock of our understanding of self-image. At the heart of this exploration lies Plato's allegory of the cave, a seminal concept from The Republic that offers a powerful metaphor for the human condition and our perception of reality, including the intricate construct of self-perception. Plato invites us to envision prisoners chained inside a dark cave from birth, facing a blank wall. Behind them burns a fire, and between the fire and the prisoners is a parapet along which puppeteers can walk. The prisoners cannot see one another or the puppeteers behind them. All they can see are the shadows cast by the fire on the wall of the cave in front of them. These shadows become the prisoner's reality, but as Plato suggests, this reality is a mere shadow of the true form of reality. The allegory serves as a profound metaphor for the human experience, where often our perception of reality is confined to the shadows on the wall, distorted and incomplete. The process of breaking free from the cave is emblematic of the journey of self-discovery and the quest to develop a more accurate and empowering self-image. Just as the prisoner in the allegory who escapes the cave and experiences the outside world for the first time, we too can break free from the confines of our perceived limitations and the distorted reflections of ourselves shaped by societal expectations and personal insecurities. This journey from darkness into light, from illusion to truth, is fraught with challenges and discomfort. Yet it is precisely this journey that leads to the greatest victory of all: conquering oneself. The escape from the cave does not merely symbolize an awakening to the external world, but represents a profound inner transformation. It is the realization that the shadows which have defined our existence are but illusions, and that a more authentic and potent self awaits beyond the confines of our current self-perception. This realization demands a radical reassessment of who we are, who we want to be, and the self-imposed narratives that limit our potential. It requires us to question the veracity of the shadows and to seek the source of light, which in the context of self-image translates to seeking truth and knowledge beyond our immediate perceptions and experiences. The importance of this journey cannot be overstated. In seeking truth beyond the shadows, we embark on a path of self-discovery that challenges the very essence of our being. It compels us to confront our fears, to question the beliefs we hold about ourselves, and to dismantle the barriers we have constructed around our potential. This path is not easy, for it demands that we step out of the comfort of the familiar, to risk the safety of the cave for the uncertainty of the light. Yet it is only by undertaking this journey that we can hope to develop a self-image that truly reflects our capabilities, aspirations, and authentic selves. Plato's allegory teaches us that our self-image is often a reflection of the shadows cast by the fire of societal expectations, cultural norms, and personal insecurities. We are, in many ways, prisoners of our own minds, chained by the distorted perceptions that we mistake for reality. However, the allegory also offers a message of hope and liberation. It reminds us that beyond the cave of our limitations lies a world brimming with possibility, and that the journey towards this light begins with the decision to question, to seek, and to liberate oneself from the chains of conformity and self-doubt. This journey of self-discovery and the development of a more accurate and empowering self-image is not merely about personal enlightenment or the pursuit of individual success. It is about realizing our collective potential as human beings to create, to innovate, and to contribute to the betterment of society. It is about recognizing that each of us has within us the power to shape not only our destiny, but also the destiny of the world around us. Plato's allegory of the cave serves as a timeless reminder of the importance of conquering oneself, of breaking free from the shadows that limit our perception of who we are and who we can become. It challenges us to seek truth and knowledge beyond our immediate perceptions and experiences, to build a self-image that is not confined by the shadows of societal expectations and self-imposed limitations. This journey towards self-conquest and the development of an empowering self-image is perhaps the most noble and transformative quest we can undertake, a quest that leads not only to personal fulfillment, but also to the realization of our fullest potential as contributors to the greater good of humanity. To confront a person with their shadow is to show them their own light. This insightful observation by Carl Jung introduces us to the profound depth of our subconscious mind and the role it plays in shaping our self-image. Jung's exploration of the shadow self, a concept representing the parts of our identity that we deny or ignore, provides a compelling framework for understanding the complex interplay between our conscious perceptions and the unseen forces that influence them. Jung posited that our subconscious is a repository for both the aspects of ourselves we choose to reject or ignore and the immense potential we have yet to acknowledge. This shadow self is not merely a negative force, rather it encompasses everything outside the light of our conscious awareness, including traits that could be positive if acknowledged and integrated into our persona. The process of recognizing and engaging with our shadow is integral to achieving a holistic and authentic self-image. It invites us to embrace the full spectrum of our being, both the light and the dark. The challenge and opportunity presented by Jung's concept of the shadow self lie in the journey of self-discovery it necessitates. Confronting our shadow is no easy task. It requires courage, introspection, and the willingness to face aspects of ourselves we might prefer to ignore. However, this confrontation is essential for personal growth. It allows us to see our own light, the unique strengths, talents, and potentials that we possess, but may have overshadowed by fear, insecurity, or societal pressures. Integrating our shadow into our conscious self-image does more than broaden our understanding of who we are. It transforms the way we interact with the world. By acknowledging and embracing the parts of ourselves we have kept in the dark, we dismantle the barriers to self-acceptance and self-expression. This integration fosters a more cohesive and positive self-image, one that encompasses the full complexity of our nature. It enables us to move through life with greater authenticity and purpose as our actions and decisions become more aligned with our true selves. Moreover, Jung's ideas on the subconscious extend beyond the individual to touch upon the collective subconscious, shared themes and archetypes that transcend personal experience. This collective aspect highlights the universality of the human experience, suggesting that the journey to integrate our shadow is not only a personal endeavor, but also a collective one. By exploring and integrating the shadows within ourselves, we contribute to a larger process of societal transformation, where the light of collective consciousness is made brighter by the acknowledgement and integration of its darker parts. The lesson to be drawn from Jung's exploration of the subconscious and the shadow self is profound. Recognizing and integrating our subconscious perceptions can lead to a more cohesive and positive self-image. This journey towards integration is not about eliminating the shadow or overcoming it in some final battle. Rather, it is about acknowledging that the shadow is an integral part of our being. It involves learning from the shadow, understanding its messages, and allowing it to guide us towards a deeper, more nuanced understanding of ourselves. Integrating the shadow self into our conscious identity is akin to weaving together disparate threads to form a stronger, more vibrant tapestry. It is a process of transformation that requires patience, compassion, and the willingness to embrace the full complexity of our being. As we undertake this journey, we discover that the light we seek is not found by turning away from the darkness, but by venturing into it, armed with the knowledge that the darkest shadows often hide the brightest lights. Carl Jung's insights into the power of the subconscious and the role of the shadow self in shaping our self-image offer a transformative lens through which we can view ourselves and our potential. By confronting and integrating our shadow, we not only illuminate the unseen aspects of our identity, but also unlock a more authentic, empowered version of ourselves. This journey of self-discovery and integration is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the boundless capacity for growth that lies within each of us. Hell is other people. This stark assertion by Jean-Paul Sartre in his play No Exit captures a profound existential insight into the nature of self and the other. Sartre's philosophy, deeply rooted in existentialism, posits that our encounters with others are not merely social or relational occurrences, but fundamental events that shape our self-image and our very being. This perspective offers a compelling lens through which to explore the complex dynamics of relationships and self-perception. At the heart of Sartre's exploration is the concept of the look, le regard, which suggests that the mere gaze of another person can transform our experience of ourselves. This transformation is not benign. It is a profound alteration where we become objectified in the eyes of the other, losing the fluid subjectivity of our own experience. We are, in essence, made into an object among objects, stripped of our nuanced self-perception and reduced to the attributes that the other sees in us. This experience, according to Sartre, is a source of existential shame, not because of any moral failing, but because it confronts us with the disconcerting reality of being seen, of being defined by another. This existential framework radically shifts our understanding of how relationships and interactions with others shape our self-image. It underscores the power of external perceptions in molding, and at times, distorting our sense of self. The gaze of the other can confine us within a version of ourselves that feels alien or constraining, leading to a self-image that reflects not our authentic being, but an amalgamation of external judgments and labels. However, Sartre's philosophy also illuminates the path to reclaiming our self-image from the objectifying gaze of the other. This path is rooted in the assertion of our freedom and autonomy, the recognition that, despite the power of the look to define us, we remain the ultimate authors of our identity and existence. Sartre's existentialism calls us to embrace our radical freedom to define ourselves, to resist the reduction of our being to the objectified image seen by the other, and to assert our subjectivity in the face of external perceptions. The lesson here is multifaceted. On one hand, it is a caution against allowing our self-image to be unduly influenced by how others see us. Sartre's insight invites us to critically examine the extent to which our self-perception is colored by the desires, expectations, and judgments of those around us. It challenges us to ask whether we are living authentically, in accordance with our own values and aspirations, or if we are merely reflecting an image crafted in the crucible of social interaction. On the other hand, Sartre's philosophy offers a vision of empowerment. It affirms the possibility of autonomy in crafting our self-image, suggesting that while we may not control how others see us, we retain the power to define who we are. This autonomy is not easily won. It demands a relentless commitment to self-exploration and the courage to assert our individuality, even in the face of misunderstanding or rejection. Moreover, Sartre's exploration of the look and its impact on self-image invites a deeper reflection on the nature of empathy and understanding in human relationships. While the gaze of the other can objectify and constrain, it also holds the potential for genuine connection and recognition. The challenge, then, is to engage with others in a way that respects both our autonomy and theirs, fostering relationships that reflect a mutual acknowledgement of freedom and subjectivity. His philosophy reveals the complex interplay between external perceptions and personal autonomy, challenging us to navigate the delicate balance between being seen by others and seeing ourselves. Through Sartre's lens, we are invited to confront the existential reality of the look, to assert our freedom in the face of objectification, and to craft a self-image that is authentically ours. This journey is not without its challenges, but it is a crucial endeavor for anyone seeking to live authentically, empowered by a self-image that truly reflects the depth and complexity of their being. The only way to deal with an unfree world is to become so absolutely free that your very existence is an act of rebellion. With this provocative statement, Albert Camus challenges us to confront the absurdity of our existence and to find within it the freedom to create ourselves. His philosophy, deeply rooted in the concept of the absurd, confronts us with a paradox: the human quest for meaning and order in a universe that is silent and indifferent. Camus introduces us to the absurd as a fundamental part of the human condition. This absurdity arises from the conflict between our desire for understanding, meaning, and purpose, and the reality of a universe that offers no clear answers or intrinsic values. Recognizing the absurdity of life, according to Camus, is not an endpoint but the first step toward a meaningful existence. It is the awakening to a truth that frees us from the illusions of certainty and permanence. When we confront the absurd, we confront the limitations of our own reason and the unpredictability of the world around us. This realization can be disorienting, even paralyzing, as it challenges the foundations upon which we've built our understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. Yet, Camus argues, it is precisely this confrontation that can lead to liberation. Acknowledging the absurdity of striving for a coherent, unified self-image in a chaotic and indifferent universe allows us to let go of rigid identities and unrealistic expectations. Instead, we can begin to construct a self-image that embraces flexibility, resilience, and authenticity. This self-image is not fixed, but fluid, capable of adapting and evolving in response to the ever-changing landscape of our lives. The myth of Sisyphus, one of Camus' most enduring metaphors, illustrates the human struggle against the absurd. Sisyphus, condemned to roll a boulder up a hill for eternity, only to watch it roll back down each time, embodies the human condition. Yet, Camus finds in Sisyphus's ceaseless labor a model for our own existence. Embracing our tasks, however futile they may seem, with awareness and defiance, turns our struggle into a victory. The myth teaches us that the value of our efforts lies not in their success or in the approval they garner from others, but in the act of striving itself. This perspective encourages us to see the process of shaping our self-image as an ongoing act of creation, one that finds meaning in persistence and engagement rather than in a final product. Rebellion for Camus is a fundamental response to the absurd. It is not a denial of the absurdity of existence, but an affirmation of our own values and identity in the face of it. This act of rebellion is deeply personal and profoundly political. It is the assertion of our individuality against the forces that seek to define us by external standards. Through rebellion, we declare that our lives and identities are our own, to shape, guided by our values, desires, and aspirations. This defiance is the essence of freedom, according to Camus, and it is in this freedom that we find the strength to forge a self-image that is authentic and self-determined. Camus' philosophy does not offer easy answers or comforting illusions. Instead, it demands of us a relentless honesty and courage in facing the absurdity of our existence. It challenges us to find within this absurdity the freedom to create ourselves, to continuously redefine our self-image in the face of an indifferent universe. This process of self-creation and recreation, grounded in the acceptance of absurdity and fueled by the spirit of rebellion, is what imbues our lives with meaning and dignity. In embracing Camus' call to rebellion, we embrace the possibility of a self-image that is not bestowed upon us by fate, society, or any external authority, but one that we craft for ourselves through our choices, actions, and the values we uphold. This self-image is an act of defiance against the absurd, a declaration of our freedom and our refusal to be defined by the limitations of the world. It is, in the most profound sense, the expression of our very existence as an act of rebellion, a testament to the power of the human spirit to find meaning, purpose, and beauty in the face of the great silence of the universe. When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves. Viktor Frankl's profound insight lays the foundation for understanding the intricate relationship between self-image and the pursuit of meaning. As a neurologist, psychiatrist, and Holocaust survivor, Frankl's experiences led him to develop logotherapy, a form of existential analysis that emphasizes the human search for meaning as the primary motivational force in life. This perspective offers a powerful lens through which to examine how finding purpose and meaning is essential to constructing a resilient and empowering self-image. Logotherapy is predicated on the belief that the striving to find a meaning in one's life is the primary, most powerful, motivating, and driving force in humans. Frankl posits that when individuals face unavoidable suffering, the search for meaning becomes even more crucial. This search is not just an abstract quest, but a deeply personal endeavor that shapes our perception of ourselves and our place in the world. According to Frankl, there are three main avenues through which one can find meaning: by creating a work or doing a deed, by experiencing something or encountering someone, and by the attitude we take toward unavoidable suffering. Each of these paths provides insight into how individuals can craft a self-image that is not only resilient in the face of adversity, but also deeply enriched by a sense of purpose. The first avenue, creating work or performing deeds, ties one's self-image to the act of contribution and creativity. When individuals engage in activities that they find meaningful, whether through their professional work, personal projects, or acts of kindness towards others, they develop a sense of efficacy and self-worth. This sense of contribution reinforces a self-image that is active, capable, and impactful in the world. It reflects an understanding of oneself as a being with the power to affect change and create value, thus fostering a deep sense of personal significance. The second path to meaning, experiencing something or encountering someone, highlights the role of love, beauty, and connection in shaping our self-image. Through the depth of our relationships and the intensity of our experiences, we discover aspects of ourselves that may have remained hidden. By valuing beauty, art, nature, or deep relationships, individuals can see themselves reflected in the world around them, affirming their existence and worth. This connection to something greater than oneself broadens the scope of one's self-image, integrating it with the richness of life's experiences and the depth of human relationships. The third avenue, adopting an attitude toward unavoidable suffering, challenges individuals to reshape their self-image in the face of circumstances that cannot be changed. Frankl argues that even in the most painful situations, individuals have the freedom to choose their attitude. This choice becomes a testament to one's inner strength and resilience. By choosing hope, dignity, and courage in the face of suffering, individuals craft a self-image that is not diminished by their circumstances, but is instead elevated by their response to them. This aspect of logotherapy underscores the power of the human spirit to transcend adversity through the meaning found in suffering. Frankl's logotherapy teaches us that the quest for meaning is inherently linked to our self-image. As we navigate life's challenges and joys, the meanings we attach to our experiences shape who we are and how we see ourselves. A self-image built on the foundation of purpose and meaning is not static. It evolves with every decision, every relationship, and every hurdle we overcome. This dynamic self-image is resilient, for it is rooted in the understanding that life's value is not diminished by hardship, but is instead made manifest through our capacity to find meaning in every moment. Viktor Frankl's philosophy offers a profound message. Our self-image is ultimately a reflection of our engagement with life's most profound question, the search for meaning. This search challenges us to look beyond the surface of our experiences and to delve into the depths of our being. It invites us to redefine our self-image not by the external markers of success or failure, but by our inner landscape of values, relationships, and responses to life's inherent challenges. By embracing Frankl's wisdom, we learn that building a resilient and empowering self-image is an ongoing journey of discovering purpose and meaning in the tapestry of our lives. Through this journey, we come to see ourselves not as victims of circumstance, but as authors of our destiny, capable of infusing our lives with depth, dignity, and significance. Crafting a powerful self-image is an art as much as it is a science, requiring a commitment to introspection, honesty, and continual growth. The practical steps outlined offer a roadmap to developing a self-image that is both resilient and aligned with one's deepest values and aspirations. Each step, while distinct, interweaves with the others to form a comprehensive approach to self-discovery and personal development. Engaging in self-reflection is the cornerstone of this process. It's about initiating a dialogue with oneself that transcends the superficial levels of daily existence to reach the core of one's being. This self-dialogue can be facilitated through various means, such as journaling, which offers a canvas to articulate thoughts, fears, dreams, and reflections. Meditation provides a space for quiet introspection, allowing one to observe the flow of thoughts without attachment, fostering a deeper understanding of one's inner workings. Engaging in dialogue with a trusted friend or therapist can mirror aspects of oneself that are difficult to see independently. This reflective practice is essential not just for understanding one's current self-image, but for laying the groundwork for the person one aspires to become. The journey of confronting and integrating your shadow can be both daunting and liberating. This step requires one to venture into the less explored caverns of the psyche, bringing to light the parts of oneself that have been relegated to the shadows. This exploration is not for the faint of heart, as it involves confronting fears, biases, and aspects of oneself that may be the source of shame or discomfort. However, the act of uncovering these hidden parts and acknowledging their existence is profoundly healing. By integrating these shadow aspects into the conscious self, one achieves a more holistic and authentic self-image. This process of integration fosters a sense of wholeness and self-acceptance, vital for personal growth and self-compassion. Setting meaningful goals serves as a compass that guides one's journey toward a desired future. These goals, rooted in one's values and aspirations, provide direction and a sense of purpose. They act as benchmarks for progress, offering a tangible way to measure one's growth and achievements. However, the essence of this step lies not in the attainment of the goals, but in the process of striving towards them. It's about the lessons learned, the resilience built, and the sense of fulfillment derived from pursuing something that resonates with one's core values. Regularly revisiting and adjusting these goals ensures that they remain aligned with one's evolving self-image and life circumstances, allowing for flexibility and adaptation. Practicing mindfulness and present moment awareness invites a shift in perspective, where the focus is on the here and now, rather than being caught up in past regrets or future anxieties. This practice cultivates a state of being that is fully engaged with the present, fostering a deep appreciation for the richness of the current moment. Mindfulness enhances self-awareness, allowing one to recognize and savor the beauty, joy, and even the pain of the immediate experience without the need for judgment or attachment. This heightened awareness enriches one's self-image by grounding it in the authenticity of present experiences, reducing the reliance on past identities or future aspirations for validation. Embracing the absurd and cultivating resilience is about recognizing the inherent unpredictability and chaos of life and finding strength and meaning within this recognition. The absurd, as highlighted by Albert Camus, refers to the clash between our search for inherent value and meaning in life and the universe's indifferent response. Embracing this absurdity doesn't lead to despair, but rather empowers one to forge personal meaning and resilience in the face of life's uncertainties. By accepting the absurdity of existence and choosing to smile in its face, one develops a self-image that is adaptable, resilient, and anchored in personal strength and creativity. This resilience enables one to navigate life's challenges with grace, humor, and an unwavering commitment to one's values and purpose. In weaving together these steps, self-reflection, shadow integration, goal setting, mindfulness, and embracing absurdity, one embarks on a profound journey of self-discovery and development. This journey is marked by moments of vulnerability, courage, and profound insight, leading to the crafting of a powerful self-image that is authentic, resilient, and deeply aligned with one's true essence. The journey through the insights of some of the most influential thinkers on the subject of self-image reveals a complex tapestry of wisdom that underscores the profound impact our self-perception has on our lives. From Plato's allegory, reminding us of the importance of seeking truth beyond our immediate perceptions, to Carl Jung's exploration of the shadow self, each philosopher offers a unique lens through which we can understand and enhance our self-image. Plato challenges us to break free from the shadows of societal expectations and self-imposed limitations, urging us to seek a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Carl Jung invites us to confront and integrate our shadow, illuminating the parts of ourselves we might prefer to ignore, but which hold the key to our wholeness and authenticity. Jean-Paul Sartre explores the impact of external perceptions and the importance of asserting our own existence through choices that reflect our true selves. While Albert Camus celebrates the strength and freedom that comes from embracing life's inherent absurdity, encouraging us to forge our own meaning in the face of an indifferent universe. Viktor Frankl, with his focus on the search for meaning, reminds us that even in the darkest of times, we have the power to choose our attitude, find purpose, and thus shape a resilient and empowering self-image. These thinkers, in their collective wisdom, emphasize the power of self-image not just as a reflection of who we are, but as a force that shapes our reality, our interactions, and our destiny. They call us to engage in deep self-reflection, to recognize and embrace our complexities, and to continually strive for authenticity in a world that often pressures us to conform. As we embark on this journey of self-discovery and self-creation, let us hold close the words of Oscar Wilde. Be yourself, everyone else is already taken. This simple yet profound advice serves as a beacon, guiding us toward the realization that our greatest strength lies in our uniqueness, in the authentic expression of our being. Our self-image, when rooted in authenticity, becomes not just a mirror reflecting our inner world, but a canvas on which we paint our destiny, a story written in the ink of our choices, beliefs, and actions. So to you, I extend an invitation to embark on this journey of self-exploration and transformation. Consider the profound impact your self-image has on your path to success and fulfillment. Embrace the challenge of sculpting a self-image that truly reflects your deepest values, aspirations, and unique essence. Remember, the quest for an empowering self-image is a journey not of destination, but of continuous evolution, a dance between who you are and who you aspire to be. Let this video serve as a starting point, a spark that ignites your curiosity and fuels your passion for self-discovery. The path ahead is yours to shape, with each step an opportunity to affirm your existence, to celebrate your uniqueness, and to craft a life that resonates with the truth of who you are. Be bold, be brave, and above all, be true to yourself, for in your authenticity lies your power. May you move forward with the courage to be yourself, the wisdom to embrace your journey, and the strength to create a life of meaning and fulfillment.